we're going to make a white stock. Alright? The first things first, what I need to do is basically pre-blanch my carcasses. Yeah? So the carcasses are going to go in a medium pan for you guys. Yeah? I'm not using this bit, this is all the fat and the skin, so we'll get rid of that. In other cookery methods and sort of Jewish cookery use a lot of chicken fat, obviously because they can't use pork fat, so you can use that, render that down and get the chicken fat off that if you were doing that type of cuisine. In here, no colour, just cold water. Basically just want to bring that to the boil. That's it, simple, straightforward. Can I have that cold with hot cold water, please? Cold water. For my stock, I'm making a white stock. Keep half your onion for your rice dish. And it's the mirepoix veg. Here's everything, thank you. We don't want to colour it, but we'll start to sweat it down ever so slightly so that we can get all the flavour out of it. Alright? So little bits of sweating without colour. Carrot. Again. Not to worry too much about it. The mirepoix, what I'm using it for is, what I'm using it for? Stock for one we're getting out of the edge. Yeah, it's the wide mess around.
So there's no water in there as well?
Not yet, it will be soon. So on, little colour, no colour should I say, bay leaf in, you want thyme, keep some back for your rice dish. Parsley we're going to finish with, so again I'll keep the parsley leaf back. Stock. And you're sweating that down to break out the natural sweetness. All I'm doing with this is blanching my chicken carcasses so I can get rid of any excess fat. Alright? Everyone will need a bit of beer or should be beside Kai. You know, everyone will need a bit of beer. Not on the plate, on the trolley. On the tray. We never season stocks, why? What did you say? So basically you're going to make a stock, then you're going to make a sauce or something out of that stock. You season that and then you reduce it down. Then basically you're going to have an intensively flavoured stock, i.e. the salt will intensify, it doesn't disappear, it just gets stronger. So that's just sweat it down nicely, like I say I don't want any colour on it. So I'm adding my cold liquid now. We always add cold liquid to stocks. Why?
So it makes the finish work harder.
Huh?
So you work, the finish works hardest for flavours.
Yeah. Huh? No, it doesn't come heat faster if you put cold water in it, does it?
Something to do with the steam?
No. It's the opposite. It's slower. Pan of water, happy days. All your bits in, all your veg, chicken carcasses, etc. Hot water, you say, you're right, bam, faster boil. All that means is that it's going to move around a lot faster, yeah, and that will emulsify any fat content in your liquid, yeah. Whereas if you do it nice and clear, nice and cleanly, i.e. cold water, you bring it up to a gentle simmer, what happens is you still have your carcass in there and all the rest of it, but you've got cold water on, that'll reset the fat content of your product. Then you'll bring it up to a gentle simmer and all the crap comes to the top. You skim the crap off, all the scum, and basically you end up with a nice clear stock. If you try and cowboy it and get hot water in there, that just emulsifies the fat content. Does that make sense? Yeah. So now I've brought them up to a boil. Basically I've got rid of the excess fat, because if you look at there, that's all the scum. all that would have been in my stock. Don't want that in my stock, guys, yeah? So I'm just taking that out, tapping off the excess gunk. That's going to go in there. So that's your first task when you go back, before you start chopping your veg down, yeah? You basically get your stock into boiling, into cold water, and bring it up to a boil, and that basically gets rid of all the crap, yeah? And that makes... Huh? That was just cold water. It's water, bring it to a boil, take it off the heat and drain it and refresh it under cold water if you want. But basically don't have any of this gunk. Yeah, don't have any of this stuff in there. Yeah. Now the stock, I'll just keep an eye on it and I'll have a container beside and then skim off any excess scum. Yeah.
So which pans are they in? Like which pans for which? Like which pan you put the chicken in which pan?
You choose, chef. I'll go for a large pan for the stock. Yeah. Just use your medium pan for the. Just basically all you're doing is getting the excess fat and scum off your carcass before it goes in there.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not confusing.
No.
Right. Let's crack on. So you want a nice mirror par veg, sweat down, no colour. Your carcass is into cold water. Bring up to the boil. Refresh, taking the gunk off it.